Right, so you got yourself a cylinder mower and you think to yourself, I want some big fat stinky lawn stripes. This is how you do it. Okay, so this is what you're going to need. Well, look, there's a number of ways you could do this, and look, the first thing you need is a cylinder mower. So I've got what I consider to be right in the top 1 or 2 mowers ever. Let's have a look. So I got myself use. I don't own this. This is a MowMaster R22, so 22-inch residential series from the good people at MowMaster. This is not mine. I stole this from Rusty. This is his weapon of choice, but I did a ram raid on his shed and it's now at my place. Let's start at the beginning. What makes lawn stripes? Lawn stripes are simply the grass laying over in a direction as you mow one way, and as you come back the other way, the mower lays the grass over in the other direction. So a light stripe, the light side, is the blade laying down looking away from you. The darker stripe is coming towards you, so you're looking into the leaf. So you're looking into the tips of the leaf down into the grass, whereas the lighter stripe is laying over and you're looking at the blade of the leaf. What makes the stripes? Okay, so a cylinder mower, usually, except for them dodgy bloody yank ones that have got rubber wheels that don't really stripe well, a nice big heavy steel roller. There's some newer ones out that have got poly roller, which will stripe as well, but weight, heaviness, good heavy mower will get you better lawn stripes. Okay, so this is a 22-inch and it weighs 120 kilos, which is more than me. And so for those in the Northern Hemisphere, that's about, what's that about? Let's just roughly say 240 pounds. So this is a heavy mower, this is a very heavy mower, but you'll get big, fat, stinky stripes from this. Right, so ways you can do it. If you want straight lines, you can focus on a point in the distance and walk directly towards that point. Usually you'll get a nice straight line. If you're not the most coordinated crocodile around, and I'm not, you could follow a garden edge or a pathway edge if it's nice and straight. If you don't want straight stripes, no, I'm not a striped guy. I like a nice smooth finish to the lawn, so up and back the same line for me, so the whole lawn looks uniform and smooth and nicely cut, so it's like a carpet. You could follow a garden edge so that you follow around the edge and then you come back on the next stripe, so you could have curved edges. If you've got a straight path, you could follow the straight path, follow the first line across from the straight path. If you don't, if you've got an odd shaped garden like I do, but you still want some nice straight stripes, here is a way that you can do, and you're not the most coordinated crocodile around, you've never done it before, okay? So this is a way that you could start getting yourself some nice straight stripes. And you know, you'll get guys who'll say, oh, you don't need to do it that way. If you look at videos of soccer, football managers, groundskeepers in the UK, a lot of them start their patterns using string lines, and that's what we're going to do today, okay, this afternoon. So I've got me 2 steel pegs, I've got me an assistant, my daughter, hello daughter, and I'm using rope because A, I don't have string line, and B, that'll show up a lot easier on video than a little string line in the grass. So, right.
And it's thicker.
And it's thicker. Yep, let's do that. Right, so there's one. This way. You realistically only need to do this to get your first stripe. Okay, so we'll just whack that there. Clearly I'm not going to need all this rope, but let's use what we need. Okay, so we'll put that over there like that. I should be a cowboy, see the way I lassoed that. Come with me, Evie, come with me. Come with me, darling. So about there. This was the rope we used at Lawnfest one year to do the biggest crop circle mow, and my mower blew up. Right, so that's pretty straight. Well, I would hope it is anyway. Okay, so it looks straight. Right, let's go down here. Okay, most cylinder mowers will have a really flat side on one side. We'll call that the non-drive side, because the engine does all its drive bits on that side. So that's just a dead side, basically a flat side. And on this side, this is where all the belts and chains are. Okay, so you can line up your cut. So we don't want to sit on top. Look at my dirty hands, look at that, look at that. I think I could wash them. We don't want to cut the line. So let's line up a part of the mower right next to the cut, so you can stay a consistent, nice straight bit off, so you don't cut the string or the rope. So I'm going to follow this height adjuster. I'm going to put that on top of there, and that's going to give me a nice straight stripe. So let's go with that. Righto, so you can see from that is a reasonably straight line. I reckon that's probably about a 9 out of 10. Nothing's ever perfect, but that's pretty close. So don't mow back down on that side, okay, because you don't want to run over the rope, and if you do, you will leave a mohawk in the middle uncut. Okay, so this idea is to start you with your first line, your second line, come back down this side. So if we go back down here to where the mower is, okay, in my shadow, you can see that the mower, now my daughter's in the road, get out of the road. You can see the mower cuts to there, okay, so we want to come into probably here somewhere, so we'll line up maybe this orange serial number on this, but that's going to be hard to see from the controls. So you could line up maybe the air filter and or the side of the petrol tank. Line that up with where that stripe finished, where the cut area had finished. So when we go back down, you can use that, or a visual aid that works for you on the side of the mower, to mow back the other way. Okay, so let's do that. Right, so we've come back and let's turn the camera around and have a look. You can see a difference. This is something that takes time to burn into the lawn with a warm season grass like a Bermuda Couch, Kaikiu, or even Zoysia, and what's the other one? Buffalo. You can do it on buffalo too. It takes time to burn it in. If you've got girly sissy grass like, you know, ryegrass, or if you've got a fescue or KGB or something, they stripe up pretty quickly, pretty good. Particularly ryegrass, you know, you can walk on ryegrass and create stripes. So if you, I've just done that once. So if you would go up and back a couple of times, you'll start to burn those, train the grass to lay over that way and back this way. So you just repeat that process. So do that line again, and then do that line again, and then you could start with this line and then do the same thing. And so in a couple of weeks time, if you're mowing twice a week, you'll have some nice stripes. It takes time to get them right, but this is just a way, just a way to start, really, more than anything. You know, there's a lot of guys who do this for a living and they're really good at it. But everyone starts somewhere, and this is a way, just one of the ways that you could start your lawn stripe career. Like I said, I'm not a stripe guy. This is the first time I put stripes on this lawn, and I probably won't do it because I'm not a stripe guy. I'll just mow up and down, up and down, up and down the same line. But that's, yeah, that's how you do it. Cheers. Hey, bye.